the American Revolution. Like many others, this one began over two things: money and respect. It all started after the British government needed to pay for the French-Indian War, so they returned to the colonists. The first thing they did was force the colonists to buy highly taxed British goods, like sugar. Americans used sugar for food a lot, and when it became clear that it was more expensive, the Americans objected. And that was the Sugar Act of 1764. When the Sugar Act failed, the British took another route: the Stamp Act. The Stamp Act was a bigger problem, in which it said any legal documents or anything on paper, newspapers, documents, cards, etc. needed to have an official stamp that has to be paid for. Part of the revenue of the Stamp Act would be used to maintain several regiments of British soldiers in North America, to maintain peace between Native Americans and the colonists. A vocal minority of colonists hinted at dark designs behind the Stamp Act. These radical voices warned that the tax was part of a gradual plot to deprive the colonists of their freedoms and to enslave them beneath a tyrannical regime. Parliament pushed forward with the Stamp Act in spite of the colonists' objections. In Virginia, Patrick Henry submitted a series of resolutions to his colony's assembly, the House of Burgesses. These resolutions denied Parliament's right to tax the colonies and called on the colonists to resist the Stamp Act. By the beginning of 1766, most of the stamp distributors had resigned their commissions. Determined colonial resistance made it impossible for the British government to bring the Stamp Act into effect. In 1766, Parliament repealed it. The issues raised by the Stamp Act festered for 10 years before giving rise to the Revolutionary War and ultimately American independence.